So I'm at day one of this epic pandemic motorcycle ride. I'm in Yakima. I left late today by design. I was really slow getting out on these trips all the time, so I didn't even leave until about 3, maybe even after 3. So it's about 7:30. I'm in Yakima. You see the freeway out there. It's always boring, you know, this part. I'm not anywhere beautiful. Although the ride here was great. Came through Yakima Canyon, which is super dope, and had lunch in Ellensburg, or dinner, whatever it's called. And now I'm gonna camp out here, at the Best Western, while my motorcycle is here. Oops, spinning you all the way around. You see my motorcycle all alone in the parking lot because there's nobody here. So there it is, pandemic day one, about 150 miles today. Not very many, but a good day. All right, we're starting out day 2 in Yakima. It's a beautiful sunny day. I've managed to lose several layers that I was wearing to get over the mountain pass yesterday. So very excited. Today the plan is to make it to Joseph, Oregon. And from Joseph, which is a little tiny town in the middle of nowhere, tomorrow to ride through the Hell's Canyon Scenic Byway, which I hear is gorgeous, but I've never done. So that's the plan. Happy day. And I almost forgot. It's the 4th of July. What a weird 4th of July we're having this year. So happy 4th of July, everyone. So I am in Walla Walla for 4th of July, at least right now. Walla Walla, the town's so nice they named it twice. What you see here is my bike and a little bit of American flag action going on behind it. That's what it looks like after a lot of wind and crap in my beard. Wow, I look rough. Hi, Walla Walla. So I am in Elgin, Oregon. I was here earlier today. Staying tonight in Elgin, Oregon, about 320 miles today, so good long day. I was trying to get myself into Joseph, Oregon, from where I would go through the Hell's Canyon National Scenic Byway. I don't think it's national. Hell's Canyon Scenic Byway tomorrow. But the closest I could go was Elgin. So I stayed in Oregon. Is there someone behind me? No, that'd be weird. There'd be a tree. So I stayed in Elgin, dropped my stuff off, drove to Joseph, hung out. Very, very cool town. And then came back to Elgin for the night. So I'm gonna walk around for a bit. And then tomorrow, Hell's Canyon National Monument, or Scenic Byway National Monument. Here I am in the Hell's Canyon National Recreation Area. Behind me, Hell's Canyon, way, 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 way down there, thousands and thousands of feet, is the Snake River, which I've seen in other forms that are easily accessible, but not from way up here. And then out there is just mountains and canyon. So worth the ride out to Hell's Canyon. I recommend it highly. I'm in Losteen, Oregon, a little tiny town. And headed toward the Idaho border. All right, I'm at Hell's Canyon Scenic Overlook, which, as you can see behind me, is an overlook and is also scenic. I was on this long, twisty, windy road, 2-lane with some potholes. It's kind of a really cool ride here, middle of nowhere. Definitely middle of nowhere. I haven't had cell coverage in hours, I don't think. Anyway, yeah, this is cool. Thanks, Joyce. This is Greg Brizendine coming to you on location at the Payette River on Route 17, Scenic Wildlife Byway, one of several byways on this route. And here to just tell you that things look really good here in central Idaho. Back behind me and down way below me is the Payette River. Back there is the road I came on, and then the road that I'm continuing on. So altogether, a good story. Thanks, Joyce. Back to you. Oh, we're videoing. Crap. I am in the middle of central Idaho on Route 17. I don't know what I'm near. I think I just came through Lowman. I'm not far from Lowman, but I'm headed east. This behind me looks like a green screen shot, but it's not, it's real. That is just what central Idaho does behind me, which is super dope. It's looked like this all day. It's super warm, but not awfully hot. And I hope that your day is anywhere near as good as mine is. So I am finishing the day in Hamilton, Montana. I was here once before, didn't even know it. I'm staying in the same motel that I stayed at once before, the City Center Motel, and didn't even realize that until I was in it. So today was a great day. Drove road from Nampa, Idaho to here in Hamilton. Shout out to a couple of amazing roads. Route 93, I think it was 93 today. Super awesome twists and turns. Great, clean, dry, well-maintained road. Thank you, Idaho. Yesterday, shout out to Route 71 from Oxbow Dam on the Snake River down to where 95 picks up. Again, shout out Idaho for super awesome roads and serious curves and twists. Like that was epic. Yeah, so good day today. When you wake up in the morning and you see these clouds in the direction that you are intending to go that day, you leave the motorcycle where it is and you go have second breakfast. Greetings from COVID. No, that's not it. I think it was a bug. Greetings from Victor, Montana. I think that's where I am. The title of today is Threading the Needle. I woke up this morning in Hamilton, of course. Noticed some weather, some thunderstorms, or at least rain in the forecast. So as I studied the forecast, keyword there, forecast, of course, because it's a vision of the future. To study the forecast, it appeared that there was about a 2-hour window where I could miss the rain, where I would not actually get rained on. And so I am in that window now. If you look out there, so that is the rain back over those mountains that is past us, me, not you, and that way, can't really see it. But there's more clouds that way. So I'm sort of putzing along here along Highway 93 North, watching what's there kind of move to the right, and then knowing that there's another shower line coming in on my left. And my goal is to get to Flathead Lake before then. So the next time I check in on this video, I will let you know how I did. Welcome to Threading the Needle Day. All right, so for those of you who don't know what threading a needle is, thread, notoriously soft and pliable and not easy to make go where you need it to go, needs to be pushed through a very thin slot on a needle to make sure that they will work together. So my job today was to go between 2 rows of showers, thunder showers, as it turned out. I saw lightning on both sides of me. If I had a video on my motorcycle, you would have gotten to see how adept I was at riding at a consistent speed in a straight line for a defined period of time. It was amazing, really. Trust me, the stakes were very high. I mean, I could have gotten wet. In fact, I did a little bit. But if you look behind me that way, it looks clear and gorgeous, doesn't it? So it worked out really well. But if you look that way, that's where I'm trying to get. My friend's house on Flathead Lake is through that. But it's thankfully, that's going that way. So I'm going to lurk under this awning here at a Safeway gas station for a few more minutes while I wait for that to pass. Anyway, I am the threading the needle boss, is what I have to say to you. I hope your day is a good one. I did follow that storm east as I headed toward my friend's house and stayed right behind it as it went over those mountains, and I managed to avoid getting wet from the rain. But when I got on the road that went down to my friend's house, I did actually go very slowly through a puddle that was at least a foot deep, maybe a little bit more. Probably not a great idea, but other than getting a very wet foot, it turned out just fine. And then this is Orsk the dog, who greeted me at Christine and Jeff's. Coming to you from, where am I? Polson, Montana, on the south shore of Flathead Lake. Obviously, I've not had enough coffee yet. Getting on the bike, heading south. I had a great time hanging out with my friends Christine and Jeff at their place on the lake, which is kind of amazing. Today, I will make it all the way across Idaho on Route 12, which is one of the coolest rides I've ever had. So, yeah, here we go. Hello, Polson. And hello, my bike. There's the luggage. There's the helmet, and there's me. I'm coming to you live from Orofino, Idaho, where I am standing in the Clearwater River, right on Highway 12, which is over there. You can't see it, but it's over there. And then right back there is this hotel that I found. It was already there, I just saw it. And I asked them if they had a room overlooking the river, and they did. And I gave them a credit card, which turns out to be all that they really need to be able to give you rooms on rivers. And so now I am not only being able to see the river, but I'm actually in, as I mentioned, the river. So, Orofino, Idaho, where I'm staying. Good morning from the Deschutes River, which is just back there, specifically right where the Deschutes meets the Columbia River, which I have been riding next to for the past few hours. I stayed in Hermiston, Oregon last night. Not much to say about Hermiston. I'm sure it's a lovely place. I just didn't stay or do much there. But this morning, riding along the Columbia through the Columbia River Gorge, on my way to Portland, where I'm gonna hang out with some friends very briefly tomorrow morning, and then I'll head south from there, back sort of generally toward home. So yeah, it's a gorgeous sunny morning. I'm in this sort of campground slash public area, the Deschutes, right back there. There's people standing in it and fishing, which is super dope. I'm just watching it. And then back there, you can see little bits of the Columbia Gorge that is kind of amazing to see. So yeah, that's my day. Happy Friday. Hello from Portland, Oregon, on the last night of this epic motorcycle ride. Tomorrow I will make my way back to, sorry that was hard to say because I've been eating ice cream and my tongue is a little frozen. Tomorrow I will make my way back to Seattle in some roundabout way, but I'll be home by tomorrow night, and this is my last night on the road. So super awesome on the Willamette River, which is just behind me, and then I have a hotel which is right over there because it's fun to splurge. I'm apparently also being attacked by geese. Shit. Those geese just went over my head. So it's great on the last night. Great on the last night of a ride. They're coming for me to spend a little bit of money on a hotel. Yada, 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 whatever. It's been a great ride. The geese are coming. Goodbye.